then the hit the tigers, strike with it, so there's just this,
I did want to ask a
This?
question.
hang on,
Yeah.
this, and then done, yeah.
Well, the way you count, that's probably 20 moves.
On the minor kick, you're turning counterclockwise, and on the major kick, you're turning clockwise?
That is true, I hadn't thought about it that way, but yes, that's true.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the second thing is box and tiger, what are you striking with?
Ears and backs of the, like,
Back and wrist.
knuckles,
Oh,
knuckles,
Oh, the knuckles?
oh, okay.
With the palms out.
yes, correct.
Okay.
Oh, Bob moved.
Because I couldn't see on the screen.
Yeah, it's
Video.
it would be like it's Boston Tigers, it's,
Okay.
it's, ear to ear, ear.
Okay.
But anyway,
Thank
left
you.
hand, let's do a little more left hand.
Okay.
I just have a totally off-the-wall question.
Go ahead.
Where did they come up with the name of Fair Lady Works at Shuttles?
Well, it's a weaving reference.
Oh,
But it will look different depending on, like the Sabre Fair Lady Work Shuttles looks a little different
Right.
than third section Fair Lady Work Shuttles. But it's, you know, it's kind of
Okay.
lady at her loom.
I didn't get the shuttle
Uh-huh.
business. Okay, now I get it. I knew it made sense.
Somewhere, somehow, to somebody, yes.
Okay, hang on.
Back foot, shift it, there you go. And be a little closer with your range, that'll make
Okay.
more sense too. There it is, see, if he's close enough, it makes more sense to do that,
Yes, it does.
yeah.
My turn.
Other punch,
Other punch.
there you go.
And the shift is just here.
It's just,
but I
it's
leave
really
my-
not even a shift, it's foot, which,
And
yeah,
I leave my toes up on the rest of my
Correct.
heel.
correct.
That's gonna be tough.
It's one of those where sitting back is what, instead of shifting forward, it's still 90-10,
Okay.
but it's that sitting back with
Because I'm
that.
still out, trying to stay out of the way.
Yep,
Okay, that makes sense.
there you go.
That makes sense. If I'm trying to stay out of the way, it really does.
It does, yeah, and again, use minimal arm force. Couple more times?
Yeah, you wouldn't have got me that time.
Yeah.
Definitely would have got me.
I like that.
I'm gonna have to
It's subtle.
protect
subtle.
myself.
So now let's try the move without the application and see if it changes the way it feels to do lift hands. So let's start from the end of single whip. And lift hands, so we're lowering, and then here comes that punch, don't get hit. Check the elbow, strike. Again,
But it seems like in the application, check the elbow and then the strike.
just a microsecond difference, but yeah.
The form itself is kind of a, kind of all together.
Remember, watch me real quick and see if you see the difference. It's mostly there, but there's just that tiny bit of, because I'm thinking I'm here, don't get hit. I'm kind of closing there at the same time, but there is a little bit of a sequence change there.
I noticed there's a stretch.
It's a little tiny, for me, I mean, senior head instructor Finn may do it a little different, but it's definitely, it's not here simultaneous, it's
Right.
here. There's just that little thing, yep.
Because you're blocking, then checking and striking.
Correct, and that check, one, it helps me know if my oogie is onto me and is gonna try to throw an elbow, I'll feel it. But again, nervous system wise, I block, they feel a sensation, I replace that with this, so it tricks them into probably not responding with something else. They don't realize that something has switched. Sneaky, sneaky.
Thank you.
One more time from single whip. Lift hands. Nice, very good. Good, good. Yep. Okay, so we don't have to bow out, since it's only master staff, so we can just continue. Advanced moves, what would you like to look at? We don't really necessarily have time, we have time to run the second section, we don't necessarily have time to run the first and second
No.
together.
I still have problems with my balance.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you could look at the major kick,
The major kicking?
because
Okay.
that would help with balance too.
Okay, so sequence or nuts and bolts?
Yes.
Nuts and bolts, yes, and yes. Okay, so, let me see a couple of the heel kicks, just on your own, one or both feet, however you wanna do it. Okay,
It's my left leg that is,
tough. So, pause there, I mean, put your foot down, don't pause in the air, but, so, do yourself a solid and get ready for these kicks. So, put those groundwork pieces in, good head suspended, both of you are kind of looking down a little bit, so head suspended, feel really rooted on the leg before anything happens. And then remember that lead with the wrist, out first, kick, and then out. It's, don't rush it, don't rush getting into it. Those pieces are all there to help with the balance. So with that in mind, think head suspended, lead with those wrists, arms out first. Slowly, slow.
I can't do it slowly.
What? Yet. There you go. Yet is my favorite word. And make it kick a little lower, make it smaller.
I'm noticing a big difference in my hand placement.
Yes,
Kind of like, please don't do it,
yes,
as opposed to, I give up.
absolutely. Is the standing leg not cooperating?
It never does.
I get it.
Just with the sciatic leg weakness,
Right.
some nuts.
There you go.
The difference is the hands.
Not too bad on the right,
And then the left is harder.
much.
Yeah. Good. I know, it's hard. Don't forget to breathe.
So
That's the last thing I'm thinking
I know,
about.
I know. Hang on a second, it's the gas company. Mr. Gohring?
Other door. This one.
Yes, come on in. I just don't know where he is. Hold on a second. Keep practicing, guys. Let's find Mr. Gohring.
He's just there.
I thought so. Yeah, what did he do?
Oh, that fast.
I was like, he was just here. Where did he
This
go?
time before the window. How are you guys doing? Good. Give me a second to get the ladder.
You know, I practice this every day at home,
I know you do, and it's working. I mean, it's just, you be patient.
marginally.
So, same thing when I said in beginner class about trying to keep a still pelvis will help. It gets harder if you shimmy kind of one way or other into that hip. So, let's try it together and think, this is gonna be a weird experiment on my part too. Think embracing horse when you do your heel kick.
Okay.
So, what I mean by that is I'm here, so, but I'm gonna change this to here. This again, total experiment. Even if I don't kick high,
They're live streaming.
I'm thinking,
So, it says 7 minutes, I can let you. Doesn't seem- I'm glad you're here. Last time.
yeah,
The hands make a world of difference.
good. I know that's your good side. I get it.
So, anyway,
All right, I'm just gonna call another totally weird Durkin's Wacky World of Tai Chi / rehab. I'm gonna get my embracing horse body. I'm gonna put my hands instead of here, I'm gonna put them here. And then I'm just gonna lift one leg. And I'm gonna get balanced, and I'm gonna lift the other leg. Not high. It's nice and slow, take it slow.
I get it, then I don't get it.
I know. So I'm not even moving my my hands for this exercise. I'm just like, they're here, like embracing horse, and then I'm just doing palms out. And then I shift and lift. And then I put that down, and I'm gonna shift and lift. Complete, yes, very good.
Shift means bend knee,
Shift does mean bend knee, yes.
big difference.
And again, this is not, I mean, I literally am just coming up with this now, but as a balance exercise, to get that frame, again, my same thing, that tuck, my knees are bent, and I take my embracing horse arms, and I'm gonna turn the palms out, and I'm gonna shift, and just lift the leg. And I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna leave my arms out here. I feel really connected with my arms out here. Shift, and lift.
Sometimes we do it.
That's
sometimes
okay.
it doesn't work.
Bend knee, arms out, world of difference,
Bend knee, arms out, yes.
world of difference.
And, you know, some of it is quad strength. The height is gonna come a lot from hip and quad strength. So they're kind of two different mechanisms. That was excellent. But that frame, that balance is not, it doesn't have quad strength necessarily as a precursor. Yeah? Good, I know, it's working hard.
Just can't
It's a lot of hard
keep
work.
it there. And I can't breathe.
So that would be a homework assignment if you want to play with that. It's just,
Yes, ma'am.
I know that's not the same as like lift and kick out. I mean, so the mechanics are a little different, but for balance and your frame and keeping relaxed up here, because really the arm position is embracing horse arms. Like you've noticed, it's not way back here. It's way more out than you think it is. So doing a nice rounded embracing horse, but palms up, that's not that far off from where they are in the kicks, the major kicks.
I'm surprised that I can do what I can do. When I first started, I wouldn't have.
Absolutely. No, I
Even had trouble with single lip with my balance.
Yeah, so if your body will get there, and I mean, I know you don't see the incremental changes because you live in your body, and you're like, you see, I still can't do that. But as instructors, we definitely see it, so it's,
Thank you, ma'am, you're very generous.
I also speak the truth. Any last questions before we go ahead and bow out? No? All right. So, Thursday, Senior Head Instructor Fig will probably be here for day class. I think I'm gonna switch with him, and I'm gonna do the evening class that day. I have to take my dad to an appointment. So, you'll have him, but I'll let him know what we worked on. And, yeah, keep up the good work. Go ahead and bow out of master's time.
On Head Instructor?
On to intermediate level students, students at home, master's path training is dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. Good work. And it is work, I know, it's
Yeah.
like so much kicking, so much kicking.
Big letters, yes.
Yes, my favorite word.